Hello YouTube, Dark Maven 1976 here with another video. Since my favorite time of year, Halloween, is just around the corner, I thought I'd show you some of my favorite spooky movies. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So let me start off by saying that these movies I'm about to show you aren't particularly good movies, but they are entertaining, at least to me. I enjoy watching bad horror movies and campy horror movies and entertaining horror movies. So to start off with, let us start with the movie that I watch almost every Halloween, and that is Subspecies by Full Moon. Full Moon also made the Puppet Master movies, and I saw this on VHS many years ago, and I liked it so much I rented it every Halloween if I could. It's not particularly good, but it's entertaining. It's about these three college students, Mara, Lillian, and Michelle, who are studying folklore in college, travel to Transylvania, and get caught up in a war between a good vampire and a bad vampire. I particularly watched the first one and not the other two because, I don't know, I did not like the other two. And I try to watch this at least once a Halloween season. It's usually the first one I watch. It's a vampire movie. What can I say? If you are interested, it's pretty interesting to watch. So another movie I like to watch is usually a Dracula film. I have many Dracula films. I have Dracula Untold. I have the Frank Langella Dracula, which has the psychedelic sex scene. I have the Dan Curtis Dracula, which he was the one that made the Dark Shadows series. I even have the one with Bela Lugosi and the Spanish version, which is more titillating in every way. And I also have the Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola. This is a movie I usually is my go-to movie for this season, but any other Dracula movie would do. The Francis Ford Coppola is more accurate to the book, not totally accurate to the book because I read it in high school, but it works. The original book did not have the love story between Dracula and Mina, but yeah, I like this movie. The only problem is I did not like having Keanu Reeves being John Harker. His accent sucks, and the hair when he's supposed to go gray was kind of laughable, but other than that, if you could get past that, this is the next movie I'd like to watch. So the next movie is Cabin in the Woods. This movie is awesome. I did not think I was going to enjoy it. I thought it was going to be another one of those weird slasher flicks that bores me, that you've seen like a million times over. But this actually is a different type of horror movie. I don't know how to describe it without giving too much away, so I'll just say watch it because it is so entertaining and parts of it are terrifying and funny at the same time. These next two movies I'm going to lump together in one because, well, they're direct sequels to each other, so you can't watch one without the other, and that is Halloween Part 1 and Part 2. I love the Halloween movies. Well, the first 3 Halloween movies. After that, I'd pretend they don't exist because they got really weird. But I like these because these were the first slasher movies I ever saw as a child and scared the crap out of me. If you don't know what these are about, it's about a babysitter named Laurie Strode who gets stalked by a killer called Michael Myers wearing this really weird mask. The mask was made from a William Shatner mask. Yeah, long time ago. I prefer the original and not the Rob Zombie remake because the original was always awesome. Rob Zombie was more like a bloody gore fest, and this is more of a suspense. Yeah, there is blood, there is stabbings, but It's not over the top, and I enjoy this during Halloween. So the next movie we usually watch is something that my husband picked out, and that is the Mad Monster Party. It's brought to you by the same people who made like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, stop motion claymation type of thing. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how to really describe it. It's about a guy named Baron von Frankenstein, voiced by Boris Karloff, who played Frankenstein's monster in the original Frankenstein movie. Baron von Frankenstein is retiring and is choosing his successor, and the other monsters aren't particularly happy with his choice. Anyway, if you like puppetry and stop motion, I recommend this movie. I watch it with my husband every year, and it's adorable. So this last movie I found quite by accident in the $5 bin at Walmart. I brought it home thinking, oh, I'll watch it like once or twice, get a good laugh out of it, and that'll be it. Well, this movie did not make me laugh. It scared me, and I love it. And this movie is called Trick or Treat. And Trick or Treat features this little guy named Sammy Hain who upholds the rules of Halloween. I won't give too much away, except that it's an anthology movie where the stories meet up towards the end, and it is an awesome, awesome, awesome movie. I can't say how much awesome it is. The reason why it's a hidden gem is because the studio, which came out the same time as Superman Returns, and that movie bombed, the studio decided that this movie was going to bomb as well and just slapped it on DVD and put it away somewhere. This was an awesome movie. I can't say enough about it. It has quite a bit of good acting, scares, and werewolves, vampires, and all that. I'm not going to give too much away. Just go watch it. It's awesome. So those are the movies I watch during Halloween. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. If you have questions, comments, concerns, gifts of cheesecake, please leave them in the comment section down below. If you want to see my cosplays, visit my DeviantArt page. I'm also on Twitter at DarkMaven. And until next time, have a great day and happy Halloween.